Okay, so for this one, we need to learn something called function notation. Now, this is how the big leagues write equations. You're used to seeing something like, let's say, if you had this graph right here, and you said if x equals, let's say, negative 2, what does the y equals? Y equals what? So you could probably answer that question right off the bat, right? You just go to the graph, go negative 2, and then you go up to the y, and you see that it equals 6. Now, the problem with this is that it's a lot of writing, and so mathematicians, they've developed an easier way to do this so that they don't have to write this over and over and over again. So they developed something called function notation, and it looks like this: f of x. And what you do is you put the x value inside here. So for our particular example, it would be like f of negative 2, right? And then you have the y value equals whatever that is. So in our case, it is go to negative 2, go up, and we learn that it is 6. Now this is a lot more useful and efficient way of writing it than this thing up here. It becomes really powerful whenever you have an equation like y equals x plus 3, and then usually you would have to write something like x equals 2, and then you would know that, okay, anywhere I see an x, I'm going to put that 2 in place of it. So we have y equals, and then we got our 2 plus 3. And then, you say y equals 2 plus 3 equals 5. The problem with this is that we lose a lot of information as we solve it. We don't know what the x value is anymore. But look if we solved it using function notation. So I'm going to write it, where should I write it? I'm going to write it over here. So we got f of x equals x plus 3. So instead of writing this y, we replace it with this more powerful f of x. And then for that f of x, we're going to put what we previously had to write off to the side. Let me get a good highlighter here. X equals 2. Instead of writing that off above it or to the right of it, we're just going to put that x value straight into the f of x notation, the function notation. So we're going to have f of, instead of x, we're going to put that 2 there. And then that equals, instead of x, we're going to now put our x, or our 2 in here, 2 plus 3. And then we got f of 2 equals 5. Now this function notation holds a lot more information than the old way. So the old way sucks. The new way is a lot better. So you see that in the old way, we don't know what the x was. And in this one, we still have the x value and we have the y value. So this is what the people in big leagues, how they write it. It's what you're going to see in college, and it's a lot more useful. But let me show you how it actually works for this particular exercise. So I'm going to clear the ink off of this. Okay, so this one's pretty easy. All you have to do is, they say find f of negative 5. F of negative 5. Whoa. I don't know why the program does that. Anyways, so f of negative 5. So you know that this is the x value. So all you do is go on this graph to negative 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which is right here. Then you go up to the y value, which is right there on the graph, and you see which number that is. And that's 7. So f of negative 5 equals 7. and then you put that number right here, and then you hit check answer, you get your points, and then you're a rock star. Okay, so solve those and then go to the next video.